Ralph Chandler Middle School. This is Mr. Bruce, and I'm going to give you your first assignment with your cell phones. We may even take some time in class to shoot some of these. And after I give these instructions, I'll make another video this evening that demonstrates how we're going to do color and black and white in the same picture. You'll take one picture off the internet to practice, and then you can start the real pictures. You'll have to, you can take any picture off the internet that you want that's school appropriate. And when you shoot with your cell phone, you need to take a close-up picture of something that has color in it, and then shoot another picture where it's a portrait, maybe 3/4, or you could do a landscape. And you can email these pictures to your own email. Make sure you email them high resolution, the biggest file, it'll say full size. And you can email yourself maybe 3 or 4 of them, because you don't know really how good they are until you get them on your computer screen, enlarge them to see them. So, and when you take the pictures, take more than one and try different lightings. Sunlight, inside, backlit, I'll show you examples. And when you email to yourself, put them all in one email. And then you'll be making a folder on your desktop called Photo Mr. Bruce. So on your desktop in the room, put your folder. And then inside the folder, make a subfolder, photos, color, black and white. So the picture that you take off the internet, you can put in here to work on. And then the pictures that you download from your cell phone, you can put in here also. Let's take a look at these real quick. And I want to show you something. One of the advantages of shooting the actual picture. See how small this is? If I enlarge it, it becomes a great picture. It becomes very pixelated. It falls apart. You see little boxes. And that's because it was taken off the internet, where they put low resolution pictures on there so they can open up quickly. When you take your pictures, they'll be high res. And if you wanted to email them to someone, you can always downscale them. Great picture though. Really great picture. So this would be an example of a close-up. This would be the second type picture you take where it's further away. And again, you can see how it's falling apart. But when it's smaller, it looks sharper. Great picture here. This we could call close-up. Whoops. So I'm hitting the keyboard. On the Mac, I'm hitting Command Plus. Nice job. You can see they kind of fudged a little bit here. So you got to be careful, and I'll show you how to do it properly so you get the color where you want it. Right there is not going to work, especially if this artist enlarged the picture. A great portrait. This is a picture I took today, and you can see how sharp it is, and I'll even enlarge it, and you can see it's very, very sharp. And then this is another picture I took outside, and you can see how sharp it is. My gosh, look at this. The little strand. Now when you take pictures close up, there's something called depth of field. This is out of focus, but this and this are in focus. This is in focus, but the background's very out of focus, and that's okay. And this one, I'm not as close. This is sharp, my hand's sharp, but the background's out of focus. So I'm going to close this up. And I'm going to go to my emails. So these are pictures that I photographed today and I emailed to myself. So email yourself maybe 5 or 6. If you do a selfie again, just to say it again, I don't know if I said it the first time, selfies will not email or be saved as high definition. So we've got this picture, whoops, Let's go back. Ah, I turned it sideways. We'll worry about it now. We have this picture, very out of focus. Nothing's really sharp. Maybe an area right here. So I wouldn't use this one. This isn't bad. It's kind of distracting. And I'm doing a drawing, getting ready for Miss Carter's art class when she goes on maternity leave. This is outside. This is pretty good. This is outside. Focus isn't great. If you're outside using the sun, be careful that your camera doesn't cast a big old shadow on what you're photographing. This is backlit. The sun's coming this way. A lot of them are out of focus. Right here it's in focus. So when you come in close, you're going to have to gauge how close your cameras can come into focus. But you could hold flowers, the crayons you saw. You could just use your imagination. You want to have something very bold in color, and the rest of it we're going to turn black and white, like I started to do on this picture down here. And when you choose a picture you like, let's say you decide on that one, you'll go to the download button, download it, and then you go to your download folder, pull it on your desktop, and then simply pull it into your folder on your desktop. And I want you to start photographing after class tonight. If you have a lunch recess and you see something colorful that you want to photograph, let's say you were walking around the neighborhood and you saw a big old truck that was red, that was very colorful. Well, you could come in and photograph it with your camera. Keep the truck in red and turn the whole background in black and white. You could also photograph a detail of the truck. Remember lighting. Find out where your sun is and use the sun to your advantage to make it look dramatic. Take more than one picture. So this is in the shade and that's in the sun. And you can see in the sun it goes a lot brighter. And then come in and look to photograph something close up. And I'm going to end this video. That'll give you your assignment. And now the next video will be how we do color in black and white. So you will download a school appropriate picture off the internet, either a close-up of something or something that is far away, like I showed you before, the taxi cabs or people 3/4. You're going to download it and you're going to go to GIMP, open GIMP, and go File, Open, and open the picture. And that's what we're going to start next. I want to remind everyone, we're using photographs. If any student, and I know this won't apply to you, uses an inappropriate, not school-friendly, nothing with violence, never guns, nothing of sexual content, nothing that really is political. This is school-friendly pictures on school-owned computers. If anyone violates that, I will teach you photography, but not on a computer. It'll be out of a textbook that I have. I know this won't apply to you, but I coached girls basketball. When the girls hit the court, they knew what the rules were. So if a referee called a foul on them, they didn't turn to me and say, "Hey, Mr. Bruce, why didn't you tell me I couldn't do that?" So there's no warnings. If you do it, that's it. 3 strikes, you're out. You'll learn photography out of a book, which is okay, but it's not as fun. All right, so I'll end this video now.